Hi, Lada family. This is Marianne Cusell, and today I want to talk to you about going on a really deep journey. If you're the sort of person that has been struggling with emotional eating all your life, or anxious eating, or body image problems, or you look in the mirror and you hate the side of your arms or your tummy, or you've never been able to really nail being in the body and had this problem with this inner argument or the struggle with food and reaching for relief in that way. Now, here's the thing that I've discovered in all my training. When people are trying to make a transformation from the outside in, which means is just trying to use willpower and exercise and trying to stop eating certain foods, we always go back to it. And the reason we go back to it is because we've actually got to change the inside job. We've got to change that inner world, that psychological and unconscious and unknowing parts of us that actually don't like ourselves. We've got to own our shame game and stop shaming ourselves. And that comes from being shamed a lot when we were little. We've got to change we've got to create new neural pathways, and we've got to change the nervous system. And so what I'm putting together is a 6-week program where we meet online twice a week. I'll also give you backup homework. There's loads of self-inquiry, and there's also lots and lots of change processes. I'm going to call it the diet of emotional and energetic portions, to practice a new way from the inside out. So here's what happens. When we do an exercise and we're discovering a part of us that's causing anxious eating or causing body image problems, then when we change it through doing practices like EFT, whether we do journaling together, whether we do splitting you up and asking you questions that you've never been asked before, we can then discover the unconscious belief pattern that keeps that filter going, that keeps that challenge happening. And when we do that together, the body and yourself naturally starts changing, not only body type, not only body image, but the eating habits and the desire to sabotage yourself and the desire to self-harm. And believe me, I came from the same background. So I've managed to get myself into a position of stability enough. And I just noticed I've moved countries in the last 6 weeks, and I've been with a lot of people that, very wealthy, eat out, drink fine wine, and even I've put on a few kilos in the last 6 weeks, right? So I thought, what a wonderful way to share what works. This inside story needs to change so you can permanently have a fallback tool, and you'll never ever go back. It's like a rubber band, right? When we expand a rubber band, it's the same as expanding consciousness. So we can, and it will never go back to the same shape. So when we unpack and uncover these parts that have been harmed, shamed, the nervous system, how we think about ourselves, the beliefs that have been purged upon us, and we clean them up. And we use EFT, quantum healing, real deep work. So if you want to finish your year off and really nail this thing, then this is the program for you. There's a link below. It's going to go for 6 weeks, twice a week live. I'm also going to give you some other stuff to do in between that. So please come on board. You're going to really love it, so that you can stand in the mirror in 6 weeks and know that you have a path that is going to be consistent from now on, to know that you have a heart space for yourself, to love yourself. Now, there has been neuroscience stuff done around this. When we put our attention on the inside job to change the way we think and feel about ourselves, then the behaviour, the practicing behaviour, we don't have to reach for relief so often and eat unhealthy foods because there's no desire. And when I first did this several years ago, my desire for even exercise went through the roof. So this will change your life. It is called the deep journey of transformation. D meaning diet of emotional and energetic portions. So I hope you join us, and together let's nail this thing.